Hello, Tom's mom.
Hi, Tom's mom.
Hey, Mom.
Hello, Tom's mom.
Welcome back to the aftermath of an avalanche, where you guys have started to make preparations, or I should say Maynard has started to make preparations to go down the mountain and search for their missing companion crush. Meanwhile, there's still one of your party members not above snow, probably because she fell asleep again, knowing her. Last place you guys saw her was right below where the wolf was.
All right.
Right above Corvus.
While before I do anything, I give Maynard my snowshoes. I forgot to give it to him the other week.
I think Maynard. Oh yeah, Maynard is still here.
Maynard would be better off with mountain climbing shoes than snowshoes at this point.
I mean, didn't we already go over the fact that I can just jump off and then use the poofy hat of flying on the way down?
Yeah.
Like at the end, to act like a parachute.
I give you the snowshoes I made so you can walk better in snow when you get down.
Okay.
I try to spot for anything that looks like Yva.
Okay. You could just begin by looking next to you, and you do see indeed a piece of clothing sticking out of the snow.
All right, I'll get my shovel and start digging.
I help Tom while I tell my invisible servant to help Tom.
Yva, please roll me a fortitude save.
Oh, shit.
Actually, everyone roll me a fortitude save.
Again.
Yep. We'll start
Except
off
for me.
with
And this is for endurance, right?
that. This is for the cold.
Yeah. Okay.
Ah.
Hey. Wait, what? Oh.
You probably have a lot more than just +4.
You'd
Oh,
be
right.
surprised. I've seen people with stupid low bonuses.
Yeah, it's still 4. Sorry.
Fortitude is only +4? Wow.
Yeah, reflex is 16.
Do you have any snow gear, like an outfit for snow travel?
I don't think so.
No.
Okay, then.
But she does get a bonus from Buzz, so +2 in general.
For me?
Yeah, because you have survival.
Oh yeah, right. Hey.
And Manastina, you wanted to see what caused the avalanche, or try to determine the cause. And with the roll that you made, you determine just like it could have been anything that caused this avalanche. It could have been just too much snow in too short a period of time, or something else.
Someone yodeling.
Either way, it seemed quite natural. Yva, you're breathing into the microphone.
Oh, that was my. Sorry.
Okay.
I mean, it's an avalanche. Somebody could have talked particularly loudly.
Who could that have been?
Someone farted. That's it. And,
Oh, God damn it, Buzz, it is your fault.
Sorry.
I kid.
Sorry, Crush. I didn't mean to.
So Maynard,
Yeah.
are you all ready for your descent? How are you going to do this?
I mean, once again, I'm just gonna free fall and then use the hat of flying like a parachute.
You know,
Okay.
I've got a plan. What if I throw you off so you can get a little more leeway between you and the cliff?
I mean, if I put on Corvus's ring of jumping, I can jump 10 feet straight up, so...
Okay, that's probably better.
Nice idea.
Yeah.
He's all cooperative, like when he gets to throw people off cliffs.
Yeah, well, you know me. I'm there for people.
That you can't comprehend bear language because
No.
bears don't have a language per se. They communicate more through body language than any actual.
Only the actual languages, Manastina, not like individual subspecies bullshit.
So I'm gonna replace my ring of protection with the ring of jumping. For now, anyway.
Okay.
And unless anybody else has any advice, words of encouragement, or other items I can take with me, I'll
I
make
give him Crush's hat just in case Crush wants it back.
Oh, of course.
Beautiful.
Okay. I put that in my bag then.
Okay.
By the way, Brian, out of game, I happen to notice that in Whispers, Corvus, you gave the ring of shrinking to Crush. But do you even have that? Did you steal it from me?
Oh boy.
No.
Let's not go there right now.
No,
Okay.
no, no.
Because it's out of game, it's meta game, it's...
Yeah, meta.
not the time.
It's too meta. Sorry.
Yeah.
Maynard.
Well, with Mind Crush is back for me if he's dead. Do you realize that we could like resurrect his ass if we like bring him back a piece of him, right?
Oh.
Get to a good cleric within a week.
Are you telling me? Or...
No, I'm telling them that.
Okay.
I know.
If we need a piece of him, does blood count? I'm carrying a vial of his blood.
That does count.
I mean,
Well,
it
then,
would, but
there
I
you
could,
go.
if I remember correctly, and this part's out of game. He has the ring of shrinking, so I can just bring back most of his body.
Oh, so he does have the.
He does have the ring, Buzz. I will tell you that much.
Oh my god.
But I trust you not to metagame with it.
No, of course. I don't know that he has.
Yeah.
At some
When
point.
I walk up with a tiny crush, then you can try killing Corvus.
Yeah.
Okay, anyway, all things considered, I guess I try to jump off.
Okay.
Godspeed, Maynard.
I'm gonna make the jump check. Just I can't fail it.
Nope. Just see how far you can get.
Yeah. With the ring on, I have a plus 12. So.
Nice.
20, 12. 19.
Okay.
Not bad. It's good.
You can jump like 15 feet easily.
Oh yeah, easy.
All right. At what point do you want to activate your head? Because right now you're sort of free falling towards a steep cliff, and you can see sort of the end of it, and beyond that you see a large crack that's becoming a bit bigger now that you're over the edge.
A large crack? What?
Yeah, it's like the edge of the cliff that you're now going down off goes into a crack apparently.
I see.
You're soaring through the air.
That I am.
The ground is getting closer now.
Yeah. Around like 50, 60 feet from the ground.
Okay.
That's about when I'd want to activate the hat, make sure I actually get there without wasting the hat and then falling to my doom.
You activate the hat by turning it around 1/4 degrees on your head. And out from the side of it sprouts one giant demon-like looking wing.
Oh god.
Neat.
And the guys up there, you can see this happening. The wing is easily about 2x, 3 times bigger than Maynard is. And it starts flapping, and the head tightens around your own head so that you don't have to hold on to it or anything.
It's a dragon.
Make a will save.
Oh, well
Oh
said.
dear.
Oh, great. It's cursed.
Yep.
Of course, Dara gives me the cursed item. I mean, not that I can really fail this, but...
Never say never.
You can always crit.
You think for a second you hear whispers, but dismiss it as just the wind making sound as it whizzes past.
Oh my god.
Okay.
It's trying to possess you.
Good luck with that.
You are now flapping awkwardly.
One wing is bigger than the other. You're like
Is he,
Nemo.
is he also hanging like
It's
to one?
literally just one wing. That's.
Is he also hanging to one side?
Yeah.
Like.
He is. It looks very awkward.
Oh well, at least it's working.
But you do feel you can control it.
Okay. Wait, how close am I to the ground? Like,
Right now, about, let's say, 40 feet. At this point, you can see the carnage that the avalanche caused, and you see broken and uprooted trees sticking out of the snow in places as well. Make me a spot check.
okay. That is a +7.
You see something sticking out of the snow partly further down the slope that you're on, or flying over. It seems to be stuck on some trunk, a snapped off tree.
Okay. I guess I try to investigate that.
When you get closer, you see the familiar saddlebags that Crush was wearing, and they seem to have gotten snagged on the trunk.
Okay.
I see. I guess I grab those and just... How much would those weigh?
How much you, hold on, it's about 50 pounds.
50 pounds? Oh, I can easily hold that. Who cares?
Yeah.
My stuff right now,
Yeah, you
my
see
total weight is
chicken
9
legs.
pounds.
You see
Yeah.
chicken legs sticking out of one of the saddlebags.
Of course I do.
Now that you're closer and picked it up, you can also see a sort of a trail that continues further down this slope, right to the edge of a deep ravine, the crack that you saw earlier.
Okay.
It's about
I
30
guess-
feet further down the slope.
I guess I head over there.
You look
While
over
carrying
the
saddlebags.
edge, I suppose, or you can fly over the crack if you like.
I mean, yeah.
This crack goes deep, at least 500 feet down. And all the way at the bottom, you can spot a rushing river that disappears into the mountains to the south.
I see. Does it look like... You said there were tracks leading there, right?
More like
A trail.
a trail, something slit there.
Okay.
You could bring the saddlebags back up and then go further investigate.
Yeah, but I can only use this hat for 18 minutes a day.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And it has to be contiguous, Rose
Yeah,
said,
fair
so...
enough. Well, Godspeed to you, man.
Yeah. I guess I fly like towards the middle of the ravine and stop flapping per se for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Till I'm like, say, 150 feet from what I would perceive to be something dangerous I'm going to hit into.
Okay. So you fly into the ravine, you say, or just above it?
I fly over the ravine and then drop.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
Because it's more efficient to drop and then use the hat as a parachute than it is to actually fly.
I suppose so. Yeah, you can glide a little bit. It's extremely awkward. Most of your gliding ends up in going into a circle or a spiral down more than an actual glide.
That's
as
fine.
such, that makes you a little bit dizzy.
Okay.
However, how long do you want to do this?
I mean, till I'm like, say, 150 feet from the ground. I don't know.
You're about 150 feet from this rushing river that you see. The river itself is carving its way through the rocks. This crack was probably formed by this river, so it's been going on for a while. The river itself is about 15 to 20 feet high in place, or wide in places. In some places, it goes down to 10 feet, and you see jagged rocks sticking out of the water as well. There's quite a lot of snowfall in this area where you are right now, because that's where the avalanche ended up, but it's quickly being eroded away by the water.
Yes. Okay. I guess I...
South, by the way.
Plus south, okay. I guess I look for any signs of Crush.
Sure, make a search check, I suppose.
Yeah. He's a smart fella. He could have done something.
Or not.
Okay, I don't see shit.
You indeed notice nothing that would indicate his presence.
Okay, well, I guess I'll search downstream.
Okay. You think that you have about 5 minutes before you would need to fly back using the hat? And make it, I mean, with the hat.
Oh, you mean make it like all the way back up?
Yeah.
Okay.
That would give you 5 minutes of, I guess, going down south and searching above the river.
Okay. I guess I do that to the best of my ability.
Okay. Go ahead
See
and
if
make a search check for that tract.
Okay. Still a 4. 14. Better. Probably not enough.
Better. You notice some marks carved into the side of the rock just above the rushing water at some places. It is on the trail southwards, and you think that if this was Crush, then he would have gone or being carried away into the mountains by the river.
I see.
He's mountain turtle now.
Well, unless you just mean he like slammed into the wall.
It looks like he slammed into walls in places if that was Crush.
Okay. Because he could have also used his acid to like etch something into the wall.
No, he would have no control if he was in this river.
Yeah.
You can determine that much. This is enough force that it carves a ravine through rock, so...
I mean, rivers can do that. But, okay, I guess I follow the trail of crush marks, I guess.
Alright. After about 5 minutes, you are getting close to the jagged entrance of the river cave tunnel thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can't see far inside. It goes down again and into darkness.
Fucking Buzz. So, at this point, it's either continue following Crush or head back safely to the party. Is that correct?
That's what it comes down to.
Well, I came down here to save Crush, so I'm gonna keep going.
Okay.
That was sort of the point of me coming down here and getting all prepared and shit.
Okay. You fly into the tunnel.
Yep.
At this point, you're only about 5 feet above the water, and it's there's only about 5 feet of space above the water.
Okay.
That flying is out of the question right now. And you feel the water pulling on your legs as you try to flap awkwardly into the tunnel.
So you're saying right now I would have to swim?
Well, yes, it would come down to that. The flying is, well, it keeps you above the water, but yeah, that's about it.
Yeah. Well, I guess I store the, well, I grab onto a wall first. Let me put that out there. And then I take off the poofy hat and put it in my bag so I don't lose it.
Go ahead and make me a balance check. Yeah, let's call it a balance check because the water is rushing into you.
I meant like grab a part of the wall above the water, but
yeah,
like,
that's going to be
back a little.
It's going to be extremely hard.
Oh,
It's pretty smoothly eroded away.
I'm fairly sure that's not how that works, but okay. Balance, you say? That probably wasn't good enough.
Well, I'd say you manage, just about manage.
Okay.
You put the poofy hat in your bag.
Okay. Well, I guess I jump into the river like a fucking idiot. See where it goes.
The smart one of the party, everyone.
And so you feel your body being carried away and make a swim check to stay above water with your head.
Okay. Swim +5. Hey.
manage to keep your head above the water. Then, as you're being dragged into the darkness of this tunnel, we'll go
That
back to
sounds
the rest of the
familiar.
party.
Okay. Also, Dark, you should never split the party into smaller parties. If it's one person walking off and the rest of the party is fine, that's an acceptable risk.
Oh, I see how it is.
Okay.
Oh, okay. But if it's two, that's too much. Okay.
We'll go with that explanation for now.
Yeah, it's a little bit broken, but yeah.
I mean it.
Yep.
I'll show you on the map. You see on all the way to the right, there's the avalanche site.
Yes.
All right, so
Wow, we are fucking nowhere in these mountains. Holy shit.
like that would be the course the river takes.
Where would?
You see the line that I just made? Oh wait, no, never mind. I put it on the GM layer. That would mean you not see it.
Oh, I see the river. Okay.
That one.
Okay.
All the way to the ancient ruins.
Anyway, what did the rest of you guys do? It's becoming clear that Maynard is not returning within 15 minutes or 19 minutes.
Well,
I mean, I don't think anybody expected me to.
I think
I
we'll,
remember last week we were talking about what place we should meet up in, and Maynard said to just cry him.
Yeah, we were talking about like all the measures we could take.
Lydith, you think that this was, or this looks like it could have been just a natural thing? You don't really know. Avalanches happen.
They do just randomly happen. Maybe a wolf kicked a small rock and it caused some snowbank to fall, and then it just fucking snowballed from there.
Now, right as you tell Manastina that, everyone feels the mountain suddenly quake. The ground shifts and shakes beneath you. It's not much, but definitely something that could be categorized as an earthquake.
Oh, maybe that's the cause.
So we keep on moving.
Okay, it just shakes our feet a little bit, right?
Yeah. It's a
Alright,
that's not-
I'll suggest we keep moving on and get to a safe place as soon as possible.
Didn't someone earlier say that like there's a dragon in these mountains?
There might be a dragon in these mountains, yeah.
Oh boy. I guess let's go try and find the next cabin before nightfall.
We ducked Yva out already, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where? Which part?
Oh, we ducked you out already.
Yeah, we took you out.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, Lydith, you feel a little bit of quaking in the earth, an earthquake, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
It's a small one, it's a tiny one.
Yeah, Corvus and me shoveled you out.
I was kind of expecting to die, but okay.
Well, it's a bit morbid.
Shall we get us moving to the next cabin? Nightfall?
Lydith, we dug her out. She's with us.
I point next to me.
Corvus.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
So, you guys, what do you do?
Well, I think the best
Corvus
one.
says he wants to go to the next cabin.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Okay. The next cabin comes in view just as you guys circle around the path or the mountain that you guys are walking on right now. And it's sort of built into one side of the mountain. So that should there be an avalanche, then, well, I mean, you would probably be buried, but at least you're safe.
Alright, how many hours does it take us?
It takes about 3 hours to reach there. That would be 3 checks, yes. You will make.
I'm a bat.
Corvus,
I failed twice.
2 of them indeed. Corvus feels fatigued.
Ow.
It takes 12.
Oh, dear me.
You were gonna say 9 off the top of your head.
Well, 9, yeah, because the die on my screen that I rolled, the animated ones, show 9, not 2 6s.
Yeah.
That's very weird.
Yeah, what? Okay, never mind.
So now I have 21 unlethal damage on me.
And your ass is gonna get knocked out just from the cold.
Fine, I still have a lot of health left. Well, yeah.
Man, Athena makes them fine. Also, did you count the +2 you get from Buzz's survival?
No.
Oh, then he made
know about that.
the second check. I
Yes,
think.
then you only take 6 damage.
You're welcome.
Yeah, go Buzz.
Thank you.
Oh, don't mention it now.
Indeed. The first check is 15, Manustina, the second 16, then 17, and so on.
Hey, by the way, Brian, do I get the +2 as well?
No.
Okay. Fair enough. No, okay, just checking.
Yeah, there's you guys arrive at one of these cabins. It looks in pretty good shape actually compared to some of the others that you've been in.
Well, it's dug into the mountains, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Brian, I admire its craftsmanship.
And you would, yeah.
Yeah.
This looks
Nice.
like something a dwarf hunter might make.
Oh. All right.
I searched the cabin.
The door is
and
a little bit out of place. It doesn't.
Surrounded. Sorry.
Well, Brian,
I searched the cabin for any valuable food because no, we're out of food.
You quite
Sorry.
quickly notice that this cabin is clean. It looks to have been cleaned quite recently, and in some of the cupboards you find freshly stocked rations.
oh, nice. Let's rate it.
Corvus was getting drowned out.
You saw that the door was a little bit out of place, Manustina.
Brian, it's something that can be fixed with a hammer.
Probably.
I've got a hammer on me.
What don't you have on you?
Well,
No,
not
okay.
much. Not much, actually. But and have you rolled for my donkey too, by the way?
My donkey seems to be doing fine. Better than most of you guys.
Okay. Has everybody rolled already, by the way? Okay, never mind. I'm not gonna give you ideas.
I think everyone rolled. Yeah.
I'm asleep.
But you still have to roll.
I still have to
You're
roll even
asleep.
if I'm asleep.
You can be awake now if you want.
Eh.
You arrive at the cabin awake, but you still have to roll me 3 checks.
A spot check? Alright.
No, fortitude saves from the cold.
Oh god,
I don't
made
think
it
Yva
worse.
was making any of those last time. I don't think she was here.
Nope, that's right. That's why I'm telling her now.
I'm sorry.
Wow.
I'm sorry for reminding Brian.
For what?
Well, I think Brian forgot.
You have to roll 2 more for every hour that you're outside in the cold.
Oh god.
Can you not give her the wolf
Oh,
belt
no.
so she can
Oh.
get warm?
You take
Maybe.
13. No, that doesn't work like that, unfortunately. That would be 13 cold damage, and you are fatigued.
Oh god,
Okay,
I made
okay, actually, I have a suggestion.
Too bad you're not there.
That's true.
Go ahead.
You guys have magic bedrolls. Put her in one when she falls asleep.
Oh yeah, drag her behind you.
Just drag her through the snow.
I mean, yeah, you can make it like a little toboggan.
It's like that episode from The Simpsons when Homer climbed that mountain with 2 dudes. They're just
Mhm.
dragging him.
You can do whatever you want in that sense, Lydith.
I'm fatigued, right? Can I just fall back asleep again?
Can you do what?
Can I just fall back asleep again?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, now that you're in the hunter cabin, that would be the opportune time to do that.
I see the cabin and I fall asleep.
There's also a supply of firewood next to the fireplace.
Or I'll start making a fire.
I make my unseen servant help around.
With what?
Man, you really like that unseen servant, and probably with
Yes.
anything he can visibly find.
There's a window looking out over the mountain passes, and it's right next to the fireplace and the door.
Well, yeah, so I'll start making a fire, and since there are rations here, we don't have to hunt for food or anything.
How much rations did we find? Exactly.
About 4.
Alright, and we're with 4 people now, right?
Not sure. There's Dara as well.
Dara. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that'll work.
Well,
It might be. Sorry.
actually, roll me wisdom checks.
Oh, Christ, wisdom checks.
All of them?
The people with,
Oh.
well, knowledge, mountains, or nature, or
Knowledge geography.
actually people with survival checks, that would make sense.
Well, survival.
Yes. I'll roll one.
Well, because this is common knowledge among your people, is that whenever people leave hunter cabins, they
Okay.
leave something behind for the next person who might need it.
Oh. Well, we didn't last time, sorry.
No, this is the only time you actually remember that.
Yep.
It's like, oh, right, people did that.
Oh, shit. Alright.
Well, granted, the other places was fucking picked clean. There was no food or any supplies in it, so.
Yeah, there was
Very
nothing to remind you that that was a thing, or used to be a thing.
I guess we're not the only assholes this time.
Yeah.
Hooray. A victory.
Anyway, that does
Right.
tell you that not too long ago there was someone here.
Shall we hunt for food for others to do the same? The previous owner of this cabin.
Well, we don't have to.
In
Well,
that time, I
I
want to go back
guess.
to Maynard because you guys are a few hours ahead at this point.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Maynard,
Yes.
you eventually find yourself free falling again,
Okay.
and make me a reflex save.
Yeah.
Okay, you only take half damage,
Okay.
which would be 8 damage as you are being slammed into rocks left and right with the water that's rushing you further down. Make a swim check.
Okay.
Swim, monk, swim.
Have to keep track of my health on my actual sheet this time, so give me a sec.
You can do it.
That's Weaver's big difficult as usual. Okay, swim check. I think that's
Yeah.
5. Yes. Okay. Bam.
It's a good check. You keep your head above water, despite being slammed around a lot.
Yep.
After about half an hour through darkness and being slammed around and managing to keep your head about or above water, you suddenly see daylight again,
Okay.
and you're being rushed out of a hole on the side of the mountain and start falling again. This time you're about 100 feet in the air, you can see. What do you do while you fall? You're going fast.
Wee.
I can't put the hat back on at this point, can I?
Well, you could, but you know from what Dara said that it's probably not going to work anymore today.
Okay. 80 feet of damage is a lot. What do I got?
Just go spread eagle and
He
fall
has
on your
your
belly.
elements, Lydith.
Yeah, I'm the only person who doesn't actually need to make the checks.
He's like a mountain monk. He's fine. Yeah, it counts for elemental things like that, not actual fire damage or anything like that.
Yeah, if something actually like shot a piece of ice at me or like shot fire at me, I would have to. That would do damage to me. But if it's just like really cold water or something.
Natural elements.
Yeah. 100 feet, huh?
That's quite a drop.
How far away am I from the wall?
At this point, about 20 feet. You got shot out of that hole.
So I'm literally just out in the. I'm just literally free falling at this point.
Yep. But you get a chance to do something if you want or can.
I'm not sure if there's anything I can do.
Well, what you could do is form your body in such a way to minimize the damage when you hit the water.
Or the ground, whatever I'm gonna hit.
It looks to be some sort of a small lake where you're free falling into.
Oh, okay. In that case, I'll take Buzz's advice and like curl up into a ball, I guess.
Cannonball!
Yeah. At the very least, I don't want to like belly flop because that would just hurt.
All right. Right before you get ready to do that, you do notice that on the side of the lake, you see suddenly now, there's a small campfire going, and you see what looks to be people, or a few people, sitting around it. They haven't noticed you or anything, but
they will.
That's right before you get into your cannonball position. You notice that. And okay, we're still gonna take some damage, I'm afraid.
Probably, yeah.
Let's say, let me get some sheets in front of me so I can look at this with you.
Brian, if you want, I can calculate the kinetic energy.
No, that's okay.
Okay.
There's actually rules for falling into water. If the water is at least 10 feet deep, the first 20 feet of falling do no damage. The next 20 feet do non-lethal 1d3 per 10-foot increment. Beyond that, falling damage is lethal, 1d6 per additional 10-foot increment. So 20, 40. So I would take 60 feet of lethal damage. So 66.
That's 66.
Yeah.
Because you were so quick in thinking, take up a nice position.
Okay.
Falling. I'll subtract one of the damage die.
Okay.
Aww.
Brian, he fell for 100 feet, you said?
Yeah.
And Maynard, how heavy are you?
Not.
You don't have to calculate it. Ah, you are so fucking lucky.
Why?
I rolled 2 1s and 2 2s.
Oh, well, holy shit, I was lucky.
You take 10 falling damage as you slam into the water. Surprisingly, not painful
Belly
at all.
flop.
Well-
You also create the most awesome cannonball anyone has ever witnessed, and you actually
There were
have,
witnesses.
and you actually have witnesses. Yes.
Okay.
You go in the water pretty deep. Make a swim check and stuff. You know.
Yeah, I'd have to make a swim check. Oh. I could have made checks. Shit. Maybe I should actually read everything. 1d20 plus 5. Hey!
Okay. You managed to get your face above water again.
Okay.
You also notice that the water here is actually nice and warm.
That's a bit weird for a snowy mountain, but I'll roll with it.
Someone peed in it.
Almost as if it's maybe a hot spring kind of thing.
Fair enough.
When you surface the water with your head, You see that the two witnesses appear to be humans, two guys, who stand there scratching their head at what just happened. They also look a little bit wet.
Sorry.
One of them shouts out, "Hey, are you okay?
I'm good.
Did you come from up there?"
Yep.
Wow. They start to say something to each other. Hey, you wanna get try at this fire? Cause you know you kind of screwed us over with that trick.
Yeah. Sorry about that. It wasn't intentional.
That was pretty awesome, actually. But yeah.
Yeah. I guess I swim over there and.
You're so totally
Okay,
wrong,
sure.
dude.
They help you out of the water.
Okay.
They're not Tucker and Dahl, no, Dave. They introduce themselves as Mr. John and Mr. Smith.
Wow, really?
Yeah, Mr. John and Mr. Smith.
Okay.
Brian.
And they tell you that they're here to investigate this particular hot spring
Oh. Neat.
and the source of it. And they pass around some food, some drink. The temperature in this sort of secluded area is actually quite pleasant, and you see some flowers and trees growing here as well.
Okay.
They explain that they work for Mr. Dorian.
Oh.
Their boss. That's a name you've never heard before.
And Brian, can you show us on the map where he is right now?
Right about here. Right about here.
I don't see anything.
No, not there.
Wait, how the fuck did I get up there?
I was gonna say, like, huh?
Dorian's camp, you're here.
Yeah, I was about to say.
I
You
can see
keep
it.
saying you're here, but you're not doing
Where-
anything.
Oh,
Where
God
is
damn it.
here?
I was on
Is it at the GM layer again?
All right.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, I see.
Oh, okay, over there. Got it.
Alright. That's pretty much where you are. Right?
Sorry, wow.
Okay. I asked if a dragon turtle happened to do about the same thing I did.
A what now?
A really, really big turtle.
No, we've been here for a while, but no turtles here. Actually, there's no wildlife here.
Shit. Corvus gonna fucking kill me.
Oh.
Okay. Well,
But why do you think a dragon turtle would be in the mountains?
What is
because it was with my party and then an avalanche happened.
You had a dragon turtle in your party? That's actually quite amazing.
Isn't it?
Wow. Who are you?
I'm Maynard.
Huh.
And yeah, I'm not very interesting until I start punching things.
Oh, and making cannonballs.
Hey, fair enough.
Well, actually, we were just about to pack up and head back to our camp. If you want to join us.
Sure. I guess. I mean, there's no sign of my dragon turtle friends, so I don't.
Oh, yeah.
many-
Well, I mean, you can wait if you want to. But yeah, it's pretty hard to find your way back from here without, scouts like us.
Oh, scouts.
I see. Can I search around, see if there's any sign of Crush? I know they've been here a while, but
Sure.
maybe.
No, I mean, we're just gonna pack up. It's gonna take a few hours.
Oh, in that case, yeah. My search
Wrong
is
shit on the bridge.
4. Hey, 14. Could have gone worse.
14 reveals nothing that would Crush has been here. It does reveal that some of these plant species that you see growing here are unlike some that you've ever seen before.
Neat. Ask the guys if they know anything about them.
No, we took some samples and we're about to bring them back. We have a druid in camp. He might be able to tell us more.
Neat. Well, Shit.
What's in those saddlebags you're carrying? They look heavy.
They are. And a whole lot of... I look in and, like, there's just, like, chicken, right?
It's completely soaked and some flesh has been ripped off by the stream and the water and stuff like that. It's gross chicken now.
Gross chicken.
Yeah.
Don't tell.
Wait, the bag of holding is inside the saddlebags?
Indeed.
Oh. Well, shit. How heavy are the saddlebags? Like, without the chicken?
Oh, without the chickens, only about 10 pounds.
Oh, okay. I guess I dumped the saddlebags out.
Okay. The chickens fall on the floor there, and they look at you and look at the chicken, and then they look at each other. And all right.
I'm not the one who filled this. I grabbed this on the way down. It was for our dragon turtle friend because he eats a lot, but now it's not so great.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sure.
Hey, that sounds like a pretty small dragon turtle if that was his.
There was more of this.
Right.
I grabbed the bag of holding and I guess just carry all of the bags I have.
Okay.
I've just got a bunch of bags slung across my shoulder. Also, are these guys not gonna, like, mention the fact that I look like I'm almost naked and I'm, like, completely fine?
Well, they are in their t-shirts right now as well. I guess it hasn't crossed their minds.
Fair enough. Okay. Well...
They will notice as soon as they start putting on more winter clothing and you just stay the way you are.
Fair enough. Magic, yo. Either way, I guess since I can't find Crush, I'll follow these guys.
Okay. After a few hours, they start making their way, sort of circling around. If I have to draw it, then it would be like this.
So, wait. There was only like a singular path downward, right?
Yes. The way that they go now is into a cave tunnel again.
Okay.
And you guys go through the mountains.
Fucking bugs.
Until you reach, you gradually go up inside the cave tunnels and they lead you towards this maze of places. I think you would have easily gotten lost if you were by yourself.
Probably.
And eventually you reach open air again and start walking along a cliffside. And
okay.
The rest of you guys are right now around here.
Yeah.
Meow.
Here.
Meow.
You're here right now. In the cabin. Which is where we'll go.
Right about, yeah.
And, yeah, it's becoming evening.
Alright. Brian? How is the weather?
Still snowing, but not a heavy storm anymore. It's just coming down.
Alright. Well, I think for good measure, I'll go out hunting.
Sounds
I
like
come
a fun
along.
idea.
Okay.
And maybe try to find like a natural.
Oh wait, there was also
water.
the wolf
One
meat.
at a time, please.
Sorry.
The wolf meat is in the bag of holding.
Oh, it's in the bag of holding. Okay. Then I do have all that meat.
Manastina, were you the one that butchered the previous wolf belt?
Yeah, that would have been...
Okay, you know what? You'll keep the fire alive, okay?
I'll go outside as well with Buzz just to find like a puddle or some shit. Does that
Okay.
count like as a natural water source? Or no?
Well, you could just take the snow and melt that.
Yeah.
I mean, like, for
we're pretty
drying.
much surrounded by frozen water.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be hard to find the natural pool. Unless, of course, you would have gone with Maynard, I guess. But...
Yeah. Okay.
So, it'll
All right, Brian. I'm gonna roll for the survival for the hunting.
Go for it.
Mm,
You find nothing.
too bad.
There's also a very rocky ravine, mountain pathy area.
Oh, so what you're saying is that there might be goats here.
There might be goats here, but you can't find them.
And now?
You still can't find them. They're
Okay.
probably taking shelter.
Okay.
Can I try to spot them without using survival? Just
Yes,
try
you
to
can.
spot them.
Sure. And Estina turns snowblind. Corvus as well. No, you guys don't spot
Christ.
any wildlife at the moment.
Alright, let's just go back to the cabin.
Can I try to listen for goats? Especially some giggles.
What are you rolling for?
Lydith with her eagle or polar bear eyes can't spot any food either.
Oh, it's really barren.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, shit.
I go deaf, I guess.
Yeah, you also don't hear anything.
Alright, well...
I mean, at this
we've
the
got
polar bear
fatigue
looks
people.
most tasty.
Well, we got some rations in the cabin, and I think somebody should, with a good heal check, assist in healing Ellie or Yva, I mean, during the night, because she sustained quite some damage. And my healing check is really shit.
She will heal 9,
Yeah, but an assist heal
twice
improves,
even, 18.
but assist heal improves it, right?
Sure, but I don't think it's necessary.
Oh, okay, never mind
You
then.
could still do it, of course. But her fatigue will also be gone after 8 hours of rest.
Alright, I'll take the first 4-hour shift during the night. Who wants to take the second? Okay, Lydith will take the second shift. That's fine.
Cool.
And, well, eat up, rest up, get comfortable. Because tomorrow's gonna be another shit day in the snowy mountains. Unless anyone wants to do something.
Alright, take off a ration if you eat a ration, or something else if you eat something.
Well, there were rations in the cabin, right?
Yeah, there were 4 of them.
Yeah, so you don't have to take them off the sheet.
That's true.
Alright.
I mean, you guys are with more than 4, but...
We also have the spoon of unlimited.
The
Yeah.
unlimited supply of disgusting food, I know, but I'd rather eat normal.
Okay. We go into the night, and in the night we go back to Maynard then.
Okay.
Really?
Yep, you guys have stopped for the evening as well, inside one of those cabins built into the wall. Inside you too find rations. And these guys explain to you a bit more about what they're doing in the mountains.
Okay.
They tell you that the leader of their group, called or everyone calls him Mr. Dorian.
Okay.
And Mr. Dorian himself was once an orc slave and managed to escape about half a year ago. He
Man.
then gathered more men once he reached Evanstone Fortress, or Evanstone.
Okay.
And decided to clear out the mountain path so that trade could be conducted through them instead of going through orc-infested waters around the Sovelin Peninsula.
Makes sense.
They've been here for about 2 months now in the mountains. And they've cleared a lot of the road from west to east. However, in the past few weeks, there have been numerous earthquakes that have been causing avalanches around the region. And these earthquakes started to block the paths that they have been clearing for the past 2 months, setting them back for weeks again. So, Mr. Dorian has sent out multiple scouts to see if they can find other ways through the mountains and perhaps establish a more secure path. And, look for places where they can build new outposts and stuff like that.
Makes sense to me. That's
Mr.
pretty
Dorian
interesting.
himself, the last thing that they know about Mr. Dorian is that he went off on an expedition with the team up the Hand of Balthazar. Because there had been sightings of a dragon there.
What color was it?
They're not sure. They've only seen the silhouette.
Ah. If I remember right, the one that went to Eriador was bronze?
Copper, I believe.
Copper. Some color like that. Either way. If
Let
it
me
was
check really
if it was that color, then it's friendly. Hopefully. At the very least, it's not evil.
Yeah, it didn't actually. Okay, it should be somewhere in my notes anyway. All right. They also ask you more questions about who you are and why you ended up where you ended up, where the rest of your party is.
I tell them about where we were on the path and how the avalanche happened, and then our dragon turtle friend got caught in the flow and dragged downward into that river.
I see.
It's actually really weird that he didn't come out before me.
Well, a lot of these rivers inside that cut themselves into the mountains also split off at certain points.
Hmm.
So it's possible that he got boinked another way, so to speak.
That's fair, I guess. But, yeah, I tell them a little bit about the party.
And
I
of course,
guess.
you wouldn't have been able to tell that because it was completely dark for you.
I mean, okay, whatever.
That's,
like it
why,
actually.
that's why you didn't know.
Yeah, fair enough. The Ring of Shrinking is on you, dude. I mean, nobody forgot about it.
Oh, they
And
know it's on you.
even with the Ring of Shrinking, you would still be a good-sized turtle that just slammed into water. They would have noticed that. Yeah, I doubt that. Either way. Yeah. Yeah, I explained a little bit more about our party while we're walking.
Okay. You're inside a cabin now in the mountains, and they tell you it's about a day's more travel before they reach the road that leads to Dorian's camp, and from that road it's only a few hours.
Okay.
So they should arrive probably in the evening next day.
Makes sense.
Now to the people in the other cabin. Buzz, your watch.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
There's nothing happening. Nice and quiet.
I was having a little intermezzo. Yeah.
It's nice and quiet during your watch. Everyone's asleep. There's not a lot of sounds. You do notice another small earthquake.
Okay.
It doesn't wake anyone up, but you feel
So it's just a little tremor.
It's a little tremor.
Okay. And thank you for removing that. And please stop drawing on that.
You're welcome.
Yeah, you're welcome to. Well, after my 4-hour shift, I wake Lydith up.
What? You wake up the polar bear?
Yeah, and yeah, well, I point at the door and I point at my, well, one eye. Trying to communicate because
she can understand you fine.
Yeah. Oh, she does.
But he's not very wise, isn't he?
No.
Okay, that's fair.
She just nods at me annoyed. Like it's like when somebody doesn't understand you, you just start to speak louder. You know, like
Bear noises, right.
Door! You watch door! Yes? Yes? Okay. Sleep, me, sleep.
And he goes to sleep. During your watch, you too feel a few tremors. And in the morning, there's suddenly a knock on the door.
Okay, well, Lydith, you're awake. I'm the one who knocks. Yes. Good English. Well, what do you do, Lydith? Do you wake us up, or...?
I guess the lot of you wake up from the knocking. It's pretty loud.
Okay.
Hello! A voice from the other side shouts.
Who is it?
You know what? I'll open the door.
Manasina already opened the door.
Oh, sorry.
Hold the door.
You see a pretty large guy in a lumberjack outfit. He looks quite jolly. He's got a big bushy beard. He's got a hand axe on his belt and a longbow on his back. And he stands there and says, "Oh, hello, good morning."
Top of the morning to you too, laddie.
He sticks out his hand towards Manastina. "The name's Gary. It's nice to meet you."
Hey, Gary.
This your cabin?
"Oh no, this is everyone's cabin."
Were you the one who left the rations?
"I did actually, yes. I was here last time."
Brian,
Brian,
does he have a nice beard?
It looks alright. Not as impressive as a dwarf would have it.
Okay.
"Oh, that's what they're for. Don't worry about it."
Hey, Gary, where are you from?
"Well, I'd be from Mr. Dorian's camp."
What?
"Mr. Oh, of course, you guys come from the other way. You wouldn't know." "Well, like I said, I'm from Mr. Dorian's camp. We're at the Pill Lake."
I don't know that either.
"Oh, it's further up into the mountains. If you like, I can show you the way. Anyway, I just came to see if everything was okay, because I heard there was an avalanche nearby."
Oh yeah, there was a terrible one.
"Ah, is everyone okay?" He peers a bit into the cabin. "Oh, hello. Oh, is that a polar bear? Oh, how exciting."
I like Gary.
this is a weird question, but would you happen to have seen a giant turtle?
"A giant turtle in the mountains? No. No turtles here. Dragons, yes. No turtles."
Dragons?
"Oh,
Dragon.
yes.
Do you have dungeons here too?
Oh, these here are the mountains. There's supposed to be a lot of hidden treasure around."
Oh, so you got dungeons and dragons.
"I suppose we do."
What can you tell us about this camp?
"Oh, Mr. Dorian's camp. Yes, we've been there for a few months now. Yeah, we're growing quite nicely. We're just making sure that these paths here, going east to west through the mountains, are safe."
How close would Mr. Dorian's camp be?
"Oh, well, we could get there in a few hours, I suppose."
Yeah, let's. What do you think, guys?
Well, it's probably better to go there with a guide than stumbling.
Yeah, well, we kind of have a guide now.
Yeah.
"So who are you all then?"
I'm Buzaawk. I'm a dwarf.
"I
We're
can see you're a
adventurers.
dwarf, good sir."
I like your beard, but it could
"I
be
like
longer.
yours too."
Ah, thank you.
Damn dwarves.
"And what about you, lady? In the
What's
armor?" "What's wrong with your friend?" I mean, Yva's awake, but...
She has narcolepsy, don't worry about it.
He heartily shakes Lydith's paw. Like, oh, this is a nice pet.
Well, she's actually an elf.
An elf? Oh,
Yeah.
she one of them druids.
Yeah, one of them.
Oh, we got one at our camp.
Oh shit! Is it an elf too?
Well, no, it's a human.
Oh, okay, that's good.
What is this druid's name, if I might ask?
Oh, that would be
Uh-oh.
hold on.
Uh-oh.
It's
He
on the
forgot.
tip of my tongue.
You can do it. You can do it, Bruce.
I'm pretty sure it was Hank.
Oh, another classic name.
Is he a propane-based druid?
Oh, good damn it. Anyway, so shall we head on to this camp of yours? And maybe we can pay you back with gold with the rations. For the rations, I mean.
Well, I mean, if you would just leave some rations in the cabin when you leave, that'd be fine.
Yeah, we don't really have any.
Don't have any.
Oh, no worries then. He steps inside, bending over a little bit to fit through the doorway. And
Wow,
he takes out a few rations.
He's that tall?
Yeah, he's like 6'4" and super fat.
And super fat.
Well, it's like jolly fat, you know, like Santa fat.
He's
Oh,
fluffy.
Okay.
Very fluffy.
Lumberjack fat, yeah. Anyway, he puts 4 rations in the cupboards that you guys took the rations from, and all set then. Let's go.
Okay, Gary.
And you guys eventually arrive through some winding roads at a more of an open space, a sort of a valley, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
And hold on, yeah. Out in the distance, you see colorful tents and numerous campfires that are dotted around in a semi-organized looking way. And around this camp, you see that the mercenaries have placed watchtowers fashioned out of lumber. Now, the camp is sort of looking like the start of a village, if you will. There are a few houses that are being built out of logs and stones instead of just tents. The watchtowers themselves look pretty well constructed, from what you can see. They're all
Gary.
capped with a pointy clay-tiled roof and steep enough so that snow won't accumulate much on them.
Yeah.
And you see that on one side of the camp, a bit to the east of it, you see that the people are busy constructing a palisade wall or walls and log barricades facing the mountainside.
Hey, Gary.
Yes?
Are you building a settlement here?
Well, we are trying to look for something more permanent because apparently clearing these mountains is a lot of work and, well, it's kind of a full-time job now.
And what is your job exactly here?
Oh, I just check up on the hunter cabins dotted throughout and fill them with
No,
rations.
I mean all of you. Why are you here?
Oh, we decided to clear the mountain pass for trade from east to west and west to east.
Oh, I see.
I used to go overseas, but the waters have become too dangerous now with the orcs.
Yeah, those damn orc-infested waters. Well, why are you building balustrades?
Oh, those would be against avalanches. That would stop some of it.
Oh yeah, that's clever. Well, all right. Yeah, let's just follow Gary, I
right.
suppose.
You see that from here. You can see further to the east as well. And the hand of Balthazar has now come in view. You see that at the base of this mountain, across a large lake, you see a building sticking against the mountainside. It's pretty large. It's above some trees that you see there in the distance as well. And in the middle of this lake, called the Pill Lake, you see a singular large tree, devoid of snow and foliage.
While we're at the lake, I asked Lydith to scry crush.
This is a frozen lake.
Can we burn it as it counts?
No. Corvus.
God
No.
damn it, man.
Your guide Gary tells you that this lake has been frozen for an extremely long time. This is not something that has to do with seasons. This is just a forever frozen lake.
How long has that tree been there?
Oh, for as long as anyone can remember. It's not actually a tree anymore.
Is it magical or something like that?
Not that our druid knows.
I think he meant like it used to be a tree, but it's basically just dead wood now.
He says it's almost like stone right now.
I guess we go into Dorian's camp now.
Okay. You guys reach Dorian's camp, and the people around greet Gary heartily, and they greet you as well, seeing as you're the ones following him. And eventually, you guys reach the middle of the camp, which is sort of an open-ish space, where you see some stalls set up with simple items, a few weapons as well. This really looks like it could become a village at some point if they keep growing like this. There's one building that seems to be finished, siding this square, on the side of the square. It's a larger house. And Gary tells you that this is Mr. Dorian's house. He never asked for a permanent residence like this, but his entire crew insisted on it. He deserves it, so they say. However, Mr. Dorian is away on an expedition. They don't know when he'll be back. You end up the hand of Balthazar. He tells you guys to get comfortable if you have tents of yourselves, and otherwise he can give you a tent.
I've got a tent.
Druid come with them?
No, the druid is right over there, and he points towards another tent.
By
the way, Maynard.
I follow Lydith.
I'm sorry, I had a climber's kit on me.
Oh, I already have 10 climb already. So.
Oh, okay, that's good. I'll start putting on my tent first because it's nightfall, right?
It's becoming evening, yeah.
Yeah. So I'll put on my tent first, and people can sleep in it if they want.
Yeah, there's like a small space where you can put all your tents together if you like. Also, if you don't have a tent on you, then you're being offered one for free.
Oh.
Yeah, free tent.
So feel free to add it to your sheet if you want. To keep.
Oh. Well, Brian, I want to see this Dorian guy.
Alright, then I guess you'll have to wait for now.
Okay.
What's the rest of you guys do? Lydith, you walk towards the tent that he pointed out where the druid would be.
I follow Lydith towards the tent, by the way.
Okay.
Thank you, Juna.
Oh, you're most welcome.
You guys get closer to the tent and you see a few racks where herbs are attached to. You also see this small little garden right outside that also has some stuff growing into it. It's being kept dry from the snow by a small tarp that's been spun above it. There's a fire in front of the tent, and you see a light shining through the flaps. Oh, the puns today are real.
Yeah. Oh god, there we go. Well, I tend to go see the Dorian character. Is anyone else gonna join me?
Dorian is at the hand of Balthazar.
Dorian is on an expedition on the hand of Balthazar.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I didn't pay attention. My bad.
I haven't said it twice.
Yeah, I didn't pay attention twice.
Three times.
I guess I asked
No,
the
he
druid
didn't.
if he has a way to like find an animal in this mountain.
You want to ask the druid that, right?
Yes.
Alright, well, sure. Let's start with you entering the tent, along with Lydith. It's very much a tent that a druid would have. A lot of flowers you see around, and it's not racist. It's very nice. It's very naturey. There's even like a trunk in the middle.
A trunk?
A trunk.
Oh.
That's being used as a table, so to speak. It's very nature inspired. And at this table, you see a man sitting, a human with pretty long hair tied back, and he's wearing green robes, like a druid would.
I say, sir, this might be out of nowhere, but can you please help me find my friend?
He looks at you. Oh, greetings. Well, okay. Let me introduce myself, I guess.
I look very distraught, by the way, like panicking a bit.
Sit down, my friend. Have some tea. It's chamomile. It'll calm you down.
I drink it.
British.
Yeah, it's a British druid. Does he wear a top hat and wear some monocle?
And you, ma'am, please sit down as well, and we can discuss nature business. He smiles.
Interesting.
Sir.
He's clean shaven.
Oh, god damn it.
Now, start over.
Do you
What is your name?
that in like bear, like polar bear, or did you turn back into an elf?
Yeah, she's just.
Oh, okay, sorry. Anyway,
he still recognizes very much that she is a practitioner of nature
we
medicine.
got hit by an
goddamn bear.
avalanche earlier, and our friend, a dragon turtle, he got swept away by the snow. We haven't seen him in a while. Can you please help us find him? If you have any way to help us, please.
That's most unfortunate, my friend. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm afraid I don't know what I can do for you per se right at this point, but what if you can tell me more about the location? We can start there.
Do I like know where we got hit by the avalanche? Do we even have a map?
No, not really. I mean, there is a map there, I guess, on this table. But you wouldn't know exactly where it would be. You can only guess.
I asked Lydith if she could guess where the exact area is, since she's a druid.
I guess with knowledge geography, you can determine that a bit better.
They're just earthquakes, man. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Also, one at a time, guys. I'm doing Corvus now, and it's hard to answer all the questions at the same time.
Yeah, you're doing Corvus now.
I'm doing Corvus now.
Nice.
Nice.
Knowledge geography is something you need to have. Yeah, if you don't have it, you don't have it. Anyway, let's go to the other questions. He doesn't think he can help you with that much at the moment, unless he knows more. And while you decide or determine where that is on the map, Lydith, he turns to you, who asked about the cleric. A cleric? Well, there have been rumors about a cleric at the temple on top of the Hand of Balthazar. But that's all that I heard, just rumors. But there was a report that was a cleric going to travel to the top of the Hand of Balthazar and, well, never returned. That's okay, Yva.
How long ago was this?
Oh, years. This report has been years old. But that's not to say that it's impossible to survive. The Hand of Balthazar is just across the lake from here. I mean, you would reach it in a few hours. At least the way station. From there, there's an entryway into the mountain. Right,
Would
thanks
you
for
have-
joining. Good luck with your car service thing.
Bye. I asked the druid, would you happen to know where in this map the cabins are? Like the nearest one?
He points
Maybe
them out.
Do you know which other cabins are? And I try to determine where the avalanche is based on that knowledge of cabins, I guess.
Sure, you think you can come up with a pretty accurate location of where the avalanche happened. It was along one of the main roads, and that's pretty easy then to then deduce where it is. So yeah, okay. Now, Manastina, to go back to your thing, you asked about if you knew anything about these earthquakes, and it tells you, well, actually, that's been quite of a mystery to me as well. They've only started happening a few weeks ago, and we've been here for a while. We've been taking extra precautions against avalanches because they seem to accompany the earthquakes quite a bit. But whatever causes the earthquakes, we're not sure. Right as you say that, Lydith. Maynard.
Yeah.
You arrive at a Dorian's camp with your 2 scouts.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, you're being led towards the center, and you hear some people talking about, oh, even more guests. That's nice. We're growing by the day. Ha 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 ha. Everyone seems pretty optimistic around this place. Much like the 2 guys you've been talking to this past day.
Okay.
And soon you realize that it was indeed your own party that arrived here earlier.
Hey, what's up, guys?
You heard that a few.
Wait, madam. Oh wait, never mind.
Maynard is here?
Yeah.
Well, that went a lot quicker than the last party member you lost.
Yep.
Hey, Maynard.
Hey.
Have you found
Crush?
him? Yeah. Oh.
Unfortunately not.
You got his loot though.
Did what?
And also, Brian, can I ask you something?
Yeah.
I mean, the ring only works when you have it on your finger?
Sure, yeah.
Or does it work when you activate it?
No, it works when you wear it on something.
Okay, so I haven't noticed it yet. Gotcha.
Manasina, he tells you that the earthquakes, they just seem to be happening randomly and in different intensity. There's no pattern or anything to be found.
So they aren't all happening at the same spot then?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
And Lydith, he tells you that he's actually been looking for that as well, and there have been scouts sent out to find such pools of water, but around here, everything is frozen. There's no natural pool of water to be found.
There's a hot spring.
Yeah, exactly. That's what he was mentioning. And right as he says that, the 2 scouts, along with Maynard, step into the tent.
Hello.
Just the guys I was talking about. They were looking for a pool of water for me.
Did you find Crush?
Not yet.
At this point, Corvus looks like a frantic lady, just crying mascara everywhere.
I didn't know I wore makeup.
Of course you do. You're emo.
Get
I was
burned.
gonna say, of course you do. You're an elf, but okay, that works too.
Yeah, well, elves
hand him the
can
bag of
really
holding.
help.
Alright,
What?
you got your bag of holding back.
I'll continue carrying the saddlebags.
So-
Nothing in them.
Anyway, the two scouts tell the druid about this pool of water, and he looks at Lydith. Well, there you go. If you like, I can. Some of my people take you there tomorrow, and I'll be happy to join you. I've got some scrying to do of my own. No, he doesn't do that.
Roll a sense motive.
Who? Me? I don't need it.
I
Well,
was just joking.
They're
don't worry.
stronger than me, and my bag is probably almost full now because of all the shit in it. Please carry it.
Okay. I mean, it's a bag of holding. It's like 30 pounds
Yep.
of
35 pounds.
35 pounds of how much weight? Do you know how bags of holding work?
Yep, I know. I'm just saying because my bag is full, and if I like go below a certain amount of weight, I lose half of my abilities. It's
You mean
kinda
if you
sucks.
go above?
Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, same for me, but I have a lot less to carry. My own stuff is only 9 pounds because of this handy haversack. So yeah, if you need me to, I'll carry it. 35 pounds on top of 9, that doesn't even bring me to light load.
Okay.
So I
All
guess
right.
tomorrow we'll be going to the pond or the springs.
Yeah, the druid himself is going there, and if Lydith wants, she can join him.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll also go with
Yeah.
because this pertains directly to what I was doing anyway, so.
Sure.
Um,
Okay.
Shall we all go there then?
I was just going to ask Buzz, what do you want to do for the evening or tomorrow?
Well, is there anything fun to do around here?
Well, most of the people here are busy building up this encampment.
Well, I'll just join people to the pool then when I'm asked.
We're gonna have a hot spring episode right before the break. I love it.
Okay. Well, I'll help the people who are building stuff right now, but tomorrow.
Okay, you spend a few hours helping some stuff. Is there anything in particular you would like to help with?
Do they need trees to be cut?
Yeah, always.
All right. Well, I'll do that.
All right. You happily start chopping some trees.
I always make tree dildos. Don't worry about it.
Menacina, what would you like to do?
And Brian.
Yeah.
Are they impressed how my axe cuts wood faster than most of them?
You actually find yourself in good competition.
Fuck.
These guys know what they're doing. But
Yeah.
still, you are faster than them, but they are happy with your help.
Damn straight boy.
They are appreciative.
I was actually sort of waiting for Buzz to say he starts raging.
You know what? I can rage.
He goes
You
full
know
Babe
what,
Ruth on
Brian?
this shit.
I do rage
Or not Babe Ruth,
That's
fucking
because I want to impress these guys with my trees chopping
Fucking
skills,
baseball.
and I'm a little frustrated that they're on a similar level to me. So I rage and I cut trees raging.
okay. It's slightly more impressive.
Yes.
So basically, you're now Wolverine from X-Men.
Yeah. Well, a little bit, except for the claws and the healing abilities.
Anyway, Menacina, you follow Lydith. Oh, you also go to the hot spring then later. I think that's everyone. The Corvus, you want to go there too? Okay. That's fine. You guys sleep in your own tents. As long as you're in the camp, you don't have to make checks for fortitude against the cold. There's enough fires around to keep everything warm.
Paul Bunyan, that's the one.
Yeah, but you
Okay.
could just easily walk around in normal form without having to make checks for hours inside the camp. That's what I mean. Next morning, the expedition to the hot springs is set to depart around 10 in the morning. You guys are offered food from the camp.
And are we offered any spare winter gear for the people that don't have it?
Yeah, if people would like winter gear, it's easily obtainable. However, it's not free. This is something they...
I'm just saying that some people might want to have it.
I mean, clothes run like 10 gold.
I'll
max
buy one for
normally, so-
Yva. I'll go buy one while buying some rations as well, because I'm out of rations.
Okay, that's fine. You guys can stock up on those goods easy. It costs exactly the amount that it is on the D20 SRD, so feel free to look that up and add it to your sheet.
All right, let me add some rations then.
Is it possible to get, to get Endure Elements cast on yourself permanently?
I imagine so, in a way.
I mean, I meant like without actually like needing to cast the spell. I meant like with the permanency spell.
Yeah. Maybe a cloak of Endure Elements permanent. I don't see why not. That makes
Ring,
sense.
necklace, cloak.
Oh, it's not on the list. Damn.
It doesn't matter.
I mean, of course, you can get an item with it. We have magic bags that do it, but I was just wondering if I could like get it cast on myself and just permanented, like magic thing or something.
I mean,
like
all permanent magic is a bit iffy. But why not?
I mean,
Yeah, it's pricey, but it's not impossible.
I mean, Endure Elements is a first level spell. It wouldn't be that expensive.
Yeah, but it's still a permanent spell.
Yeah.
That makes it expensive and hard to cast.
I mean, it's a high level spell, but
All right,
The
is
price
everyone
is
ready
very-
for the hot springs?
I sure am, Brian.
Yep.
All right. You guys arrive there about 6 hours later. The idea is to set up camp there for the night at least, so the druid and Lydith and everyone else can do what they want.
Do you have to roll fortitude?
Yes, actually, that would be 6 fortitude saves. And for the people with winter clothing, you now get a +5 bonus.
yeah.
And
Plus
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, okay, I got him. I didn't
I'll
feel
be
any,
right back.
did I? Brian?
Hmm?
I didn't feel any, right?
Nope.
Okay.
Of course you didn't, Buzz.
Well, I'm
No, that's fine. If you want, you can walk as a bear.
See, 15.
You guys feel some tremors along the way.
yeah. What's up? What's up with the earthquakes? Is it recent?
Yeah, since a few weeks, the druid answers.
No.
We're not sure what the cause of these earthquakes is.
Well, it's quite dangerous because it might cause avalanches. As we
How many did I fail?
2.
2.
You take 9 cold damage,
And you're fatigued.
and you're fatigued.
Also, since we rested somewhere that wasn't freezing, you would have gotten some of your health back.
Oh yeah, definitely. That night in camp was enough to undo everything you've had so far. But you never know what may happen.
All right. Who else has to roll?
Manastina.
Okay.
You're good too.
Okay, with
Yeah.
the magic
Yeah,
bag,
that-
You're
I heal
good.
15.
That works.
Oh, shit. With the magic bag, I just healed up all my fucking HP. Sweet.
Nice.
I had to look up the fucking rules for that, but
All right, Corvus. Oh, you already did. Never mind. Sorry. After 6 hours, you guys reach the hot springs, being led through the. Well, actually, no. You reach the cabin right before the hot springs. Sorry.
Okay.
The hot springs is still through the mountain passage, so to speak. But that's something for the next day again. You guys stay in the cabin. It's big enough for all of you.
I
Stay
searched
there.
the cabin for any items.
It's a cabin that Maynard stayed in on the way to Dorian's camp. He can tell you that there's just rations in there.
Yeah. I mean, we've got shitloads of wolf meat now, so
That's true too.
we could leave some of that just to be nice.
Oh, that reminds me. Maynard,
Yeah.
here's your wolf belt back.
Oh, shit. I forgot about that.
Yeah, me too. But
I was too
Now
busy
I
slamming
didn't-
into a lake.
well, now you got one.
Fair enough. Oh, since I didn't actually need any of this stuff people gave me, I give people back their stuff.
Well, I forgot what I gave you. I think it wasn't much, so forget about it.
A bundle of firewood and I think some oil. Or was that Corvus?
No, that sounds like me.
So, yeah, a bundle of firewood and 3 pints of oil.
All right. Well,
You shouldn't cast Bull's Strength. That has a really short time.
yeah. That's
boss,
that's-
boss,
Yes,
on a
sir.
side note.
Yeah.
What did you do with your donkey? Is he with you right now, or did you leave him at the camp?
I always take my donkey with me. I mean, he has most of my shit.
All right, cool.
Oh. Okay. Then I give Manastina her oil back, and I give Buzz his firewood back if he wants it.
Well, I use the firewood to make fire, I suppose.
Sure.
Yeah, fair enough. I give Corvus back his ring of jumping, and wait, who gave me the elixir of fire breath? That was Dara,
That was
because
Dara.
he had 2 of them. Yeah.
That was
Just getting a drink. I'll be right back.
All right. Hey, Maynard.
Yeah.
What kind of rings do you have?
I have a ring of protection and a ring of force shield.
Oh, that's cool. Let me check my rings. I want to show them to you.
Look at my Pokemon cards.
Smooth.
Hey, wait a minute.
No,
can't
that's
find-
metagaming. You cheat.
No.
You
I just
cheat.
I wanted to compare rings.
You cheat. Shut
No,
up.
I wanted to compare rings.
No,
This-
you wouldn't.
This is pretty metagaming there, Buzz.
No, chances are that I probably just forget that I had it.
Like you forgot about your the ring of, was it bull strength?
Yep. No, Bull Rush.
No, bull rush. Sorry.
No, I didn't forget about that one. I still have it.
I also give
well,
Corvus
you
back
know,
his snowshoes.
I think that I still have it.
You've had so many rings. I wouldn't be surprised if you lost some of them.
Actually, wait. No.
Yeah, that's true. At least I didn't put on the one that cuts your finger off.
Dara had that one anyway, so
Okay, I'm back.
we'll go back.
Hey, back. I'm Tom.
I give everybody back their crap.
Cool.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I used the oil to speed up the fire making, so I'll.
Yeah, oil is
Yeah.
Manos, but if you want some to use, I don't think she would mind.
Or does she?
Dun dun dun.
Find out next. Okay.
Okay, that's fair. A pint of oil can light a fire.
We are in the cabin, right?
Yeah.
Or are we in the springs? Okay.
Now we're in the cabin.
I'll take the first watch then.
Okay.
That's fine.
Yep.
Who's gonna take the second? Okay, Manastin's gonna take the second.
Sure. The night passes by without incident, however.
Okay.
And soon enough, it is morning. The snow has stopped for today.
Oh, finally, yeah.
You guys are right next to the cave entrance that leads through a network of tunnels, eventually winding up at the hot springs. Now, Buzz,
Yeah.
when you go through some of these tunnels, you think you notice a few, dwarven craftsmanship in the carving of some of it.
Hey guys, I know some of this shit.
Well, it looks like it was carved. To anyone else, it looks just like a natural network of caves, but you seem to notice here and there that it's a bit too clean.
A little bit too
Clean cut.
clean cut, like it's made by labor.
Dwarf. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
But if it
Oh,
has,
yeah.
then either they stop halfway or it has eroded to the point where it must have been extremely old.
okay, fair enough. Well, I look around and I appreciate the effort they put into it. Well, I keep it to myself though.
Okay. After a few hours, you guys don't have to throw checks because you're inside the mountain. You arrive in this nice little secluded area that feels a lot warmer, especially warm in your winter clothes.
Hmm.
And you have a view over a small, sort of a pond, if you will, that is being fed by a giant waterfall. Maynard can tell you he made a cannonball out of, which no one will believe.
Oh yeah, totally. Weird thing is the water's warm, the river not so much.
Indeed. As soon as the water, like the spot around where the waterfall hits the pond, that area is cold, but the rest of the water is nice and warm.
I can only imagine there's a volcanic vent or something.
Or dragons.
I mean, that's not impossible.
As you run towards the water, Lydith, you see a bunch of plants and bushes and trees that you've never seen before in your life.
Oh.
Oh. Everyone, this is a very nice looking hot spring.
When Lydith hits the water, I ask her to strive for a crush.
That's what she's doing. Lydith,
Brian?
you realize you're supposed to look into the water, not jump into it, right?
Brian.
Yeah?
I take off all my clothes and I go for a swim.
Okay.
And now you see a naked dwarf.
That is disgusting. What do you guys do?
Yeah, well,
Make a constitution save.
Wait.
against
What happened?
barfing.
Okay, I missed almost all of that. Why?
He is naked now, Buzz. He's swimming
a
nakedly.
pedo? Thank you. No. Thank you for correcting
I
that.
care.
But yeah. Well, now you seen my buns of steel.
Can I be like tunnel visioning so I don't have to roll anything?
Do you,
Tunnel vision at Lydith.
are you tunnel visioning my anus?
Oh,
Okay.
no.
All right. Let's go.
Okay. Okay.
But, Maynard, what do you want to do?
I mean, I'm sort of waiting on Lydith to actually scry.
All right, Lydith. That's what you want to do exactly.
You realize I would pull you under too, right? You would literally be under there
With him.
with him naked.
Someone's getting feisty.
I mean, that's not really how the spell works, but okay.
All right, Lydith, focus.
Either way.
What do you want to do?
She wants to get naked with the dwarf.
Okay. Go for it. Crush, what's your will save? I'll roll.
+3.
You can tell he didn't take any wizard levels.
So -2. Go ahead. What's the DC?
Spell level plus stat. Crush literally can't make that.
Okay. You scry the water, and you feel a link being established.
Oh my god.
You get to perceive from Crush's senses, and what you can see is actually absolutely nothing. It's pitch black. You can hear a sound now. And it sounds much like drip, 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 drip.
Somebody's in a cave.
You cast message. What do you want your message to say?
Are you conscious? That's racist.
I mean, what?
Oh, that's less racist.
There's no response. Also, message doesn't travel further than 100 feet plus 10 feet per level, so 190 in your case.
I'm actually wondering about that. If Druid
So
has-
he's close.
It
I'm
says
wondering
here,
if
it says here Druid doesn't have a message on the D20 SRD, but I don't know if they
yeah,
got it later.
that's why I'm looking in the spell compendium here. Give me
Yeah.
a sec. If
Hey Brian, I'm gonna pin on the map where you about are, right? It's here in it.
No, I'm doing something else bots right now.
Oh,
Hold
sorry.
on.
Dreamcasting.
No, that's true. Scrying allows you to message as well. A 5% chance per caster level. So a 45% chance that you can use message. Roll a d100. There you go. You manage. So your message gets through.
Wait, does Crush have like dark vision or low light vision?
Yes, he has dark vision.
Then wouldn't Lydith see from his perspective on that?
He would, or she would, I suppose. But it is still completely dark, which can tell you something else. He's obviously not dead because there's sound.
I mean, yeah, but
Damn it, Corvus.
Lydith, your message. Or did you already? No, you didn't.
She did.
Good news, everyone.
Good news, everyone.
Okay. The spell ends without you getting a response.
But you know the range of the spell, right?
we already went over that, Buzz.
Yeah, but so we know he's close.
Not really. Because of Lydith's scrying, it can go a ways further.
Oh.
So
Oh.
we can't really determine where he is at the moment. We do know he's in a cave system and probably nearby, but that's about the best we got.
Well, maybe Lydith will share some information with us.
I mean, yeah, that's me talking out of character.
Mm-hmm. All right, I'll ask the druid if there are any nearby cave systems.
Yeah, we just went through one.
That's true. But any more?
Yes, this mountain range is riddled with cave systems.
Do you have one close by?
Yeah, we just walked through one.
Walk through.
Yeah, well, besides that.
Further down the path, there's another cave.
That spell is used to like determine which way we would go by like seeing through the plants. Does algae count or river? What was it? What the fuck is
And Mr. Druid.
Oop.
Mr. Druid, does this cave have stalactites?
Many caves do. Yeah, most caves actually in this.
Okay, well, you're not much help, thanks.
I mean, you aren't either. Ouch. Holy shit. Harsh.
Sorry, I can't help you, dwarf. Could you please wear something before talking to me?
Oh right, let me get some shit on.
Anyway, are there any moss in this area? Something like that?
Sure, yeah, you see some moss growing on one part of the tree.
Count if Lydith
I haven't Lydith.
I would say no.
But well, you know what? Let's say that I did.
I mean, you would notice it was dwarven crafting and be like, oh, hey, that looks dwarven.
Yeah.
You did try to blurt it out loud.
That's pretty much more in character.
Yeah.
Like,
you did try
I've seen this before.
Yeah.
So yeah, okay. I do share that with the rest of the party, and I also share that like it's only half of the cave, and the rest is pretty much probably made the same way, but it's really old.
Okay,
fair enough.
You guys, or at least the druid and the scouts, decide to stay here for the entire day, and go back around the evening so that they hit the cabin around midnight.
What time is it?
Right now it's pretty early still. Say 9-10 a.m.
All right. I want to go to the cave system, the other one that the druid told me about before.
That's just way further back.
Oh, that's a good way ahead of us.
Just one of the caves that you guys passed.
All right. Excellent.
Can I stay and eavesdrop like an asshole?
In that case, I want to go hunting.
Okay. Around this area?
Yeah. See what I can get.
You very quickly realize that there's absolutely no wildlife here either. Just some birds. Just small birds.
Well, I have a crossbow.
All right. Yeah, try to shoot some birds. Sure.
Okay. Yeah, I'll try to do that. And do I have to roll my attack damage for it?
No, if you I don't know, roll survival, I guess.
I did roll survival. I rolled 19.
Oh, all right. You managed to clip one of the small birds by the wing, and it goes down.
Yay!
And you retrieve it. You have a bird.
And it's really small in it.
Yeah.
Well,
hey, but now you can have a pet as well.
Oh, yeah! I already clipped the bird.
Yeah, it's still alive but unconscious.
Can I tie a little string around his feet?
I don't see why not.
Yes. All right, I'll do that. I now have a bird.
Why is it that literally everyone just like collects pets?
I know, right?
It's Pokemon, dude.
I mean, I took Cypress just because it was like a thing I could have.
Lydith is her own pet.
Well,
I just wanted a crow.
it's not a pet. It's food for when we need to.
Jesus.
Something I realized I could do is if I go back up to the ravine and jump back in the river again, I can just cast light on myself and see if there are other paths.
Yeah, you could. I guess.
I mean, it would give us a fucking indicator of direction at the very least.
Brian, it's a
I
wood
give
around.
Maynard.
You also wouldn't be sure of the path you took initially though, so you could wind up anywhere.
That's true.
If Maynard's gonna do this, I give him the ring of jumping again.
I never said I was going to do this. I was saying I could do.
That's something he thought of, but then realized that might not be the most effective way.
I mean,
right now it's the only idea you guys have, but yeah.
Yeah.
Not to say it's a good one.
Wait, Lydith. That one spell lets you know everything for like 9 miles. If there's very little wildlife around here, couldn't you fucking use that to find a dragon turtle?
Would dragons count as wildlife?
I don't think so.
I mean, with the way you had them set up before, I would damn well hope so. You literally had them like have a nest and shit. Oh, just living. Like, we just need a general like direction. And frankly, Lydith, your spells are the only thing that's gonna give us that.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
You can choose as many as 3 facts from the following.
Oh, presence of powerful unnatural creatures is actually like one of the things it lists. If that doesn't count for crush, I don't know what does.
I suppose it would.
You can get the spell back if you use it now.
It's well, in natural underground settings, it would be limited to 100 feet per caster level.
I mean, you're keeping up pretty well with a 9th level party, so I'd call that powerful.
I mean, is there any other animals that has its own class? Oh.
Well, there aren't many animals around. I checked.
That has a class?
He's asking if there's any animals that have a class.
In general, no.
In general, no, but it's not impossible.
Then Crush is a powerful being.
I mean, technically, Lydith is a lot of animals with a class.
I mean, like just
polar bear druid.
An animal. Oh, fuck. Ow. Shit.
What did you do?
Did you just get your dick stuck in a toaster?
Sorry, I dropped something on my foot.
Ah, close enough.
Close enough, yeah. Anywho, you guys have, hours to spend here. What do you do?
Fuck all.
Klaus caught a little bird, went swimming naked, and had a good time. The druid is taking samples of the things growing here.
So are you going to do that high-level spell
wait.
thingy?
What's that, Corvus?
Sorry, I was asking if Lydith was going to do that spell.
Oh yeah, she's going to do a spell, and she's going to do a spell. But right now she's collecting samples, I guess. Menastina, what do you do?
Fuck.
You're full visual shit. If you don't have anything that gives you true sight, do you? Damn.
All right. You look around the cave system with Boss and perhaps Manastina. Buzz, do you want to,
Yeah,
go
sure.
through that? Okay.
Yeah.
Sure. You guys have a light source? Well, Boss doesn't need one, but Manastina, I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
At least 2 of us have ever-burning torches.
Yeah, maybe you can borrow one.
Just need to know, it's all.
Yep.
Also means you get 2-hand weapons. Yeah, it's important.
That's true.
Have your lantern.
I mean, I can cast light on your helmet and it can glow for an hour.
All right, Lydith. Which of the 3 aspects do you choose?
Well, I'll start with the one that pertains most.
Okay. And what's that anything?
I think it's connected to the
The-
animals.
The general thing is what she's saying, I think.
The general state of the
Oh.
natural setting. Okay, cool. Okay. Okay.
I drink some alcohol.
I don't know. What's 900 feet to 9 miles?
Well, 9 miles is a lot further than 100 feet per level.
Yeah.
You would find mostly... Okay, yeah, that would mostly go above ground, though. You would search above ground. But if you do the miles thing. If you go to feet thing, then you can go into the underground areas, the cave, the tunnels and stuff like that. But that would be 900 feet away from you or so.
Well, you do know that Crush is probably in a cave due to the dripping from stalagmites or whatever. So, try it in a cave, I guess? I don't know. Depending on how big the cave is, you might just map out the thing.
Jesus, Vaughn, maybe.
Also, Maynard,
Yep.
in a real world, I did a calculation. You would hit the water around a force of 27 G, and you're dead as fuck.
Oh yeah, totally. I do not debate that, but D&D is stupid.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
that's
let it
true.
stay that way.
Yeah,
D&D is magic.
I figured I'd just tell you.
Oh yeah.
I also rolled really shitty.
Yeah, I know.
Oh well. Anyway, you stand at the cave entrance, Lydith, and you cast your spell. But the first thing that comes into your mind are the unnaturally powerful creatures, and you actually locate one of them. He's actually right there with you guys at the hot springs. You do not find another one though.
He's talking about the mule, I think, or the donkey.
When it comes to animals, you find that same source and nothing else. A few birds. And when it comes to the general layout of the terrain, you sense a lot of tunnels dug into these mountains, and you feel that they could be extremely old, made perhaps by something or someone a long time ago.
Well, I did tell them about it.
Yep.
Yeah.
And she can confirm that now.
Yep.
You also realize that there is indeed a sleeping volcano right underneath the spot you're standing on.
Oh, Christ.
Called it.
Yeah, good for you, man.
But
All right.
it is still dormant. You can't quite tell if it's about to blow or not, but it could be a cause of at least some of the tremors around here.
Huh.
If not, then the tremors could affect it at some point.
All right. Well, I'm about to go into the cave.
With Manastina.
Met Manastina. Just over in everyone. Okay.
Something I realized while just standing here, I wouldn't quite have as bad a time finding which way Crush went because he's an 8,000-pound dragon turtle slamming into walls.
Yes.
So I just have to follow the trail of broken crap.
While you're going at high speed through the river?
Not impossible.
It's not impossible. No.
I mean, if all else fails, I mean.
Sure.
Like, that is a very last-ditch effort there.
Well, that certainly is a thing.
Yeah.
The donkey sneezes.
Well, are you calling my donkey special?
Maynard, she's telling this to you. Not to
What?
Buzz.
Oh.
Well, I still have ears. All right. I see how it is.
Yeah, pretty much, I guess.
Let's see. Before I head into the caves, Brian, I'll take some shit off my donkey, like a mining pick.
I thought you were taking your donkey everywhere.
Yeah, no, not everywhere. Let's see. What else do I take? You know what would be useful? My ring of shrinking. I'll take that too.
You realize it's not there.
What?
Also, that would have been in your bags anyway, so you wouldn't grab that off your donkey.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
yeah.
I still notice it missing.
No, because you wouldn't go through your own bags for shit you're taking off your donkey. Nice try.
No, but that's actually true.
I mean, nice try, but...
I'll go with Maynard on this.
Yeah, me too. Alright, I'll take some rations with me, of course. Let's say about 4.
You're planning to be gone a while.
Well, it is a cave system. I've been there.
Yeah, do you want to go with just Manastina?
I don't know. And who else wants to come?
Well, they would want to come, but Lydith needs to rest for a spell, she said.
I'll stay with Lydith for hours.
Well, we can always just explore it for a bit.
I suppose.
I mean, it's not like we can't, like, mark where we've been.
Yeah,
You You can make your own map if you like.
Yeah, that's a good thing actually. I take the pick with me to like carve out some bits, so we can always backtrack.
Sure, that sounds smart.
Thank you.
And you are intelligent.
Just not wise.
Well, let's say by now you learned how to mark your way, thanks to Maynard.
Yeah.
Well.
We have a bunch of different ways to mark our paths too. So
Yeah.
yeah, punching walls.
Some of you guys turn into dogs and piss on corners.
And you know what? I'll take my fishing net too.
Okay.
Sure.
Not what I was expecting, but sure, yeah.
Nah, that's me. And a hammer.
Manastina, you stand right there next to Buzz, picking stuff from his donkey, ready to go into the caves.
Oh, and Brian, I'll take my climber's kit too.
Sure.
That seems like a wise thing to do when spelunking.
You do that.
Yes.
If I remember correctly, at least a portion of the damage you take goes back with you when you turn back. So I imagine you would lose your hair, yeah.
Aww.
Yeah.
All right then.
Interesting thought. But yeah, apparently we're gonna sleep for, I guess, 8 hours, since that's what Liz needs.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, we are?
Yes.
Okay.
So she can get her 5th level spell back. We don't know when we'll need that kind of shit. So
Well,
Doesn't she
Yes.
only need
Yeah,
4
that-
hours
that's
to
true.
sleep?
All right,
Whatever.
Brian, I'll take the first watch. Who wants to take the second?
well, since we only need to wait 4
Oh.
hours, we only need 1 watch.
Oh,
You guys
then
are
I'll-
pretty sure that right now where you guys are, that no watch is actually.
Yeah. But assumption is the mother of all fuck-ups, Brian. I'm gonna
just
take
saying.
watch.
I'm just saying.
I'm just
It feels safe. It feels safe. But of course, if you feel comfortable with the watch, go.
Yeah, but you know when the worst shit happens? When you feel safe.
He's not wrong.
For it. Yeah.
Did you
I
know
mean,
that?
Corvus felt safe, and then he got turned into a pile of mist.
Hey, Brian, do you want to know something funny about pickpocketing?
What's that?
You know where there are like signs, right? At certain places, like, please check your belongings. Pickpockets are around here.
Yeah, that's when people check the shit and pickpockets.
Yeah, exactly.
I know.
So I'm.
You'll have your chance, Buzz.
What?
You'll have your chance.
You'll find out.
Well,
Don't worry.
about pick? No. No, I wasn't referring to the ring.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't like an actual story this
It was
time.
just a random coincidence.
No, it was. Come on.
I mean, hey, cut some slack. You
I
have
can
been trying to
see.
mitigate.
I can see now how it's related. But
Yeah.
it was more meant towards the watch part.
It probably just made you think of that, yes.
Oh yeah, I don't mind. Fuck the badge. Fuck the badge, and fuck everything that comes with it.
Oh, that badge is great. You should wear it more.
Either way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess we wait for Lydith to get her spells back, and then
Okay. It's
Yeah.
early morning. The druid and the 2 scouts, and with Maynard having traveled the road twice now, you guys are pretty much good on your own to find your way back.
What's the name of the druid, by the way?
Hank.
I asked the scouts if they could like mark like the path like leading back to the camp through the cave, because there's so many tunnels.
Yes. You got a copy of a map. I was going to say that's pretty much the map that you have in front of you right now.
Oh, okay.
With the hot springs are marked as well.
Neat.
And yeah, they point you out where you can find it.
Brian, is this the cave system we're heading into? Heading into?
Yes.
Okay.
And so they say their goodbyes and head off towards Dorian's camp. They wish you good luck and hope to see you again.
Are they leaving?
Yeah, they're going back to the camp. They're
Why?
capable enough.
Okay.
Unless some of these strange flowers can be used to make drugs, I don't think it matters.
Well, alright. Shall I go in first?
Yeah.
Yeah, tell me, or put your formation on the page, if you will.
Okay, I'm gonna suggest something here.
Yeah,
Okay.
sure.
We have 5 people, right?
1, 2.
Buzz, Mano, me,
Mm.
Corvus, Lydith,
Yeah.
and Eva's not here, so yeah. Okay, I'm
The
assuming
wolf
you're.
is not a person. Thank you very much.
Well, for the purpose of formation, it counts, but yeah.
yeah, I know.
I mean, you can just ride your wolf, though.
The tunnels you guys find yourselves in are no wider than 10 to 15 foot.
So it's pretty cramped.
It's pretty cramped.
It's a bit cramped, but the wolf could fit.
Wolf can easily.
Like, take.
Yeah.
So I suggest Buzz in front, me behind Buzz, Lydith in the middle, Corvus, and then Mano. Like in that order. That way, if we're attacked from either direction, we have a tank out front.
Sure.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Just put your shit on like in that space.
All right. Yeah, sure.
Yep.
Blah, 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 blah.
Which way is which?
Let's say that left is front.
Depending on what sort of side tunnel you take, you either go west or east.
But let's say for the purpose of gaming, that left is the front.
I mean, okay, but
Left is what?
It's the front.
it didn't really make sense.
Oh, so you're heading west.
I suppose so. I don't know.
Buzz was just saying, for the formation purposes, that the left side is the front side.
Thank
So we can
you,
determine
Corvus. That's.
I
Thank
get you, but that means you're heading west.
Yeah, but I mean, like in general, like even if we go east, we don't switch it up.
Fair enough. Okay.
Otherwise, it will get a little bit confusing at times.
Now that Boss has mentioned that some of these parts look like they're carved, you guys start noticing it as well.
Oh, and the case where we're in right now, they look the same?
Yeah, these are sort of connected to the main cave tunnel you guys use to get to the hot springs.
Well, I mentioned to them that this also looks like dwarven made tunnels.
Or at least dwarven touched in the state of
Dwarven touch, yeah.
By the way, I pull out my torch.
Okay.
What?
The ever-boiling toys.
Oh yeah, right. Well, I don't need it, but yeah, it's a good idea. Yeah.
Okay. The tunnel seems to be pretty straight. There's a few corners here and there, and a few forks as well. You guys mark your way, like Buzz said, with a pickaxe. All these tunnels look extremely similar and very easy to get lost in if you wouldn't be marking your way.
Yeah, let's say that I mark around every 15 feet.
Okay.
That's a good. Yeah.
Sure. Now, after a while, you guys have felt some tremors before, but after a while, there's one particularly heavy tremor,
I'm sorry, guys, I farted.
and some debris is coming from the ceiling of the tunnels.
Shots fired.
Okay.
Everyone, make a balance check for me. 'Cause
Oh, balance check.
This one is big enough for you to have to make one.
Oh,
Okay.
I fell.
Maynard falls on his ass. Nothing bad, but yes.
Hey, if I'll take the one on something where nothing bad happens.
It took you guys by surprise. Most of you fall on your ass. Buzz doesn't.
And Corvus doesn't.
Wait, that's not my text. Fucking.
Buzz is like, you know how if you hold a chicken up, like by the wings, and you move it around, its head stays in the same place.
Oh, right. Like you move it around and like.
Yeah, and
that's actually really funny.
Yeah, that's what Buzz is right now.
Okay.
He's like a dwarf whose face stays.
And Corvus succeeded his check as well.
Yeah, Corvus makes a flip.
Yeah, he just does a backflip for the fuck of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Super show off.
Yeah, a little bit, but it's alright. Don't worry about it.
The wolf was fine too.
Okay, I'll lend a hand to people who fell down and get them on their feet again.
Okay.
Buzz, with your ability to tell stone stuff, you realize that a heavier earthquake could definitely collapse tunnels like this.
Oh shit.
Well, if it collapses the tunnel, Maynard can always just punch the fucking thing away.
I don't think that's not sure how collapses work, because you're pretty much covered in rock.
I mean, if we get like covered in rock, then yeah, I agree with that, Buzz. If we actually manage to not get hit by the debris falling, though, yeah, I could.
Oh yeah, I'll help you punching. I just like punching stuff. You know, I played Minecraft, so.
Buzz, you would be able to tell them that being caught up in one of these collapses, if you will, cave-ins.
Yeah.
You actually have lost good friends in such events, and you know how deadly they can be.
I mean, good friends in that.
You know that an avalanche is bad from what you've seen so far, but you know the actual damage these things can do.
Oh, this takes me back, Brian. Oh.
Who's Brian?
Oh, Brian is just a people that doesn't exist.
That dwarf from his past.
It's his god.
Well, you know what? I'll warn them about the dangers ahead, and that if the tunnel might cave in, chances are not good for us. And the earthquakes are getting heavier.
Well, there was one heavier one.
Well, yeah, but it's the first one we got, so it's a heavier one, right?
That's true.
Can I, like, be alert for if the cave looks like it's gonna cave in?
I do mention that at the same time, while we can leave, Crush is also in a cave. So if that caves in on him, most of this effort will have gone to waste.
Well, yeah, but is this a Crush rescue mission then?
Yeah,
I believe it is.
Yeah.
That was the impression I was under.
Oh, I don't know. I just want to get in caves.
Okay.
Buzz was just admiring the craftsmanship.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, but yeah, well, I told him everything I know about caves and caving ins, and let's go on our merry way.
Okay.
This really sounds like a horrible euphemism to me, for some reason.
Well,
A really, really horrible euphemism.
well, if you don't want
Your cave
to come
explorer.
further into my cave, that's alright. Well,
Alright, you guys realize,
okay.
you guys have taken in the dangers of the caves and cave
Spelunking.
stuff like
It's
that.
called spelunking. Thank you.
Spelunking, yes.
Yeah.
Very good. You're all together, you're all rested up and ready to dig deeper into the mountain. And I would say that would be a good starting point for our next
August.
adventure. Our next adventure in 3 weeks.
Alright.
4 weeks from now? 3 weeks from now.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna...
Well,
Leave.
Brian, you just let us know when it is.
Yeah, it's the 30th.
The
30th. The 30th of July. There's
the first of this.
that's the next.
That's the
session.
first, man. It's the
Yeah. Shut up, Tom. Goodbye, Tom's mom.
Bye, Tom's mom.
Bye.
Bye, Tom's mom.